Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. So today, we're going to be taking a look at a game known as Swords and Souls by Armor Games, which I do believe had a sequel. I think Armor Games themselves had made a sequel. I believe. I can look that up real quick, but anyway, essentially Swords and Souls is a game I remember quite fondly above anything else we played so far. So far. Then again, I wonder how I'm gonna release these, so maybe not. I guess Stick War was really iconic for me. Anyway, which also has a sequel. Some of the best Flash games, of course, have sequels, so makes sense. Good for them. So Swords and Souls has quite a big memory for me, so hopefully this video won't be too long. But this is one I'll definitely be happy to make like a part 2 for in case any of you were interested. So, I guess we can just hop on and local save new. Yep, there we go. So let's see. Oh wait, okay, I just looked it up. So it was developed by Soul Games Studio. It was published by Armor Game Studios. So they do seem like they have like a friendly relationship to each other. That's interesting. All right, let's get us a hairstyle. I actually kind of like this one. Let's look at the eyes. A worried soul. There we go. A survivor. Let's make that little. That's good. Well, Scrub King. No. Now we'll just go with my name. But your name is Scrub. Welcome, Josh. I am so Sir Scarecrow. Yep, I can read. At your service. Fighting in the arena can make you rich and famous, or quite dead. Show me what you can do. Alright, we're going to the arena. So I have played the sequel, which I will talk about now real quick. Before I forget about it. Essentially, it's similar to this, but it's like really good. It's like about $15, and I would totally recommend it if you're even if you like this game. You've been beaten by a mole. A mole. Okay, don't worry. Meet me in the training room. This place is gloomy. Take these soulings and upgrade the room, please. That's better. Let's train your strength for a bit. So there are 5 types of training. Hit apples. So one thing that doesn't change between this and the sequel all too much is the training. The minigames are still both pretty fun. And thankfully we'll be making good progress quickly because I definitely done this before. You can also use WASD. Good, you look strong enough to face that mole now. Just kicked me out mid-training. How rude. So going back to battles tells us rewards. So those games where you level up, get stronger, do some fun mini games to train, get items, you get certain powers for training, get skill points. It's one of those. I've always been a big fan of those. When they're done right, of course. By the block training and practice a bit. I think at the time this definitely was a great introduction to games like that. Perfect, don't block stars. Also, the borders are very correct. Yay. What I mean is that, like, there's other Flash games, if you've seen the other videos, is that with Flashpoint, the borders don't work well. I don't think it's a service itself, as this game kind of proved it to me a little bit. It seems, or at least part of it. It seems that sorry, I have to focus a little bit. So it seems like I think it's the games themselves that didn't design themselves in that way because they didn't think that they have to deal with that, as my personal observation. Anyway, you gained a level. Let's see what you've learned. Awesome. Double slash. Excellent. You have a new skill to use in combat. Now use the points you've earned to increase your block even more. Oh, there you go. You get to use some of these. Okay, it's shopping time. Ah, yes, the shop. Clown. Here, buy yourself a weapon, a shield, and some armor. Thank you, my good sir. Now go beat that stupid insect. Wham. Wham. Yes, I got it. So, yeah, double slash. Awesome. We got a statue. Awesome. Got some money. Congratulations, that was epic. Well, not really. This is all. You're on your own now. Good luck. Scarecrow out. Alright, so now we also... I believe these are every building. At least in this first game. Income. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves a share. A share of the museum's income, which you can do in this game, which I really do appreciate that feature. And you actually... I think one of the biggest points I'd actually recommend the feature game along with this little series is just the museum and the concept behind it's probably done in other games, I just haven't really seen it that I can remember, where they have you basically progress the game and you unlock different things. As more equipment you buy, that raises the value of the museum itself. The gallery of new enemies you defeat, trophies, statues, like defeating bosses give you statues and everything, and that all contributes to your museum, and you can up buy to get more shares, and this gives you money per minute. In the sequel game, it does it per action. So in this game, it does more encourage you to just go AFK essentially. While the sequel game does kind of permit more of doing a lot more stuff in game. So I will say that's definitely a better thing about the sequel in terms of game design. But still, this game is still freaking awesome. It's gonna be hard to rate this for a lot of games for me to be a lot higher than this objectively. Though that's the thing, that's also opinionated because I do like RPGs, so I will try to keep that in mind. So here's the house thing. You can buy house to give you EXP and gold boosts. You can get different. I think achievements give you money. So let's go ahead and just tap her hair. And you'll get achievement, a trophy, and I do remember that one. Game saved. You can get free gold probably for doing let's see. Yep. There you go. I've seen that in games too. That's definitely that's a common thing with Flash games. Well, I'm not sure how common, but I've definitely seen it. Let's go ahead and actually let's go ahead and do a little bit of training first. Yeah, let's go do some melee training. Let's go ahead and try to complete a few missions. On the bottom left, you may see some icons of missions you can complete. There are different ones. I'm not sure what missions are all in it, but stats up. Yeah, just get the stat on the top middle up. Also, why does the scarecrow just have like an abundance of apples? Like, that's a good question. Doing missions give you more weapon points, or like makes you stronger, so it's a good thing you do that. But you don't really have to complete missions to progress the game, because you can just do combos like this. But it is faster. So if you ever get stuck on a mission for essentially forever, you don't. You can still beat the game for sure. Definitely a little easier to play on the controller, being that that's what I did with the sequel game. So perfect in this case just kind of means collecting stars. There's a turbo mode you can unlock. I've never seen this one in the sequel. A little jealous, actually. Alright. No mistake. I think we've been here for a little bit, though, so let's just make one attempt at this and move on from the training. Perfect combo, okay. So just to show you what that one is that you have to get like 4 stars without getting hit. If you get hit, it resets the counter. 79 points, and you can also get clovers, which is nice. We got a few levels, and now we're gonna quickly go and do some blocking. You may also notice that the equipment is better looking, like it shows you in the training even. So in that, it's like a small detail that I appreciate. I mean, of course, they probably had to do that, being that, you know, weapons, but still, I don't know. I still like it. This one I'm pretty good at. Mouse is actually more precise than a controller, so I think in this case the keyboard and mouse actually kind of win in terms of how difficult it is to progress. Because you have your whole arm essentially, so aiming is a whole lot easier on PC than just the freaking thumbstick. We could totally do it with the thumbstick, though. I definitely did some in this game, but other games, yeah. Personally, I think aim assist is totally alright, because it kind of does have to be that way to make it fair for cross-platform, or else PC players are just gonna get like in really easy advantage. That being said, it probably means in that case that kind of means PC players need more skill because of how precise movements you need to be with the mouse versus a controller. So kind of like a lose-lose situation. All right, let's go ahead and get out of this now. So also these badges are good for the museum, I'm pretty sure. So, do you give the little clovers to this person, it will give you rewards. Pretty sure it's based on level. Got a little item. So, trophies, yep. So, getting higher trophies is also good for that. You could upgrade the train room is pretty cool because like it physically changes the room. So. So maybe it's like, bro, Josh, I think you just like these games a little too much bias over here. Clearly, there's definitely better Flash games out there. There definitely could be. I'll definitely try and let's build a door, the roof for our little house. Shield Bash, a fierce strike which stuns enemies. Talent points. So we got 3 different skill trees. So there's brutal, chance to stun for 3 seconds upon attack. A sneaky, chance to steal soul links upon melee attack, and decreases skill cooldown. These two are chance based versus this one. So I probably want to put a point into the non-chance based one. I'll put points in the sword. And since I'm probably going to be unlocking archery next anyway, we might as well just throw some points into archery. But let's give ourselves some points over here too. Alright. And we'll also go ahead and... Souling sounds like a nice trade-off. Let's head up to the next fight. Oh my gosh. We over-prepared. We over-prepared. I tend to do that in these types of games, with earlier stages. RPG games. But more so in games like these where it's like so much fun, it's like... Oh my gosh, the cooldowns are so long. At least for Shield Bash, jeez. We're definitely not going to be able to use Shield Bash again. So you got, over here we got a lightning move. Let's test it on the enemy. Oh, it's a stun move, and it does damage. Nice. No! We did to get the item in time. You got it. Alright, wasted an item. Alright. Go ahead and get that just to get everything even. Increases stun duration. I do like that. Probably want to put a little bit of points in here too. Let's go ahead and upgrade accuracy. And we'll take a look at dodge. So in the sequel game, you essentially will get all 5 of these. Like, it'll be the same thing, except that there'll be a 6th one that I will not spoil. And it definitely changes in some things. This one shouldn't take me too long to get to 5 missions. Another one where the mouse is definitely preferred over the nice controller buttons. Oh, I probably gotta do perfect combo. That's not gonna work with this. You gotta like do it from the beginning. Make it easier on yourself. Not hard to get perfect combos though, as you can tell. Alright. Wait, let's just go ahead and use this to get another 3 points. There we go. Alright, let's upgrade this and get ourselves a floor mat. Because floor mat's awesome. We need a floor mat. So, dodging attacks, yes. One thing I will say is like really amazing about the sequel, not this one, I don't talk a lot more about the sequel, but it's just because it's really that's the main thing I can really think about talking about while we doing this. Is that you actually get to also sign. Oh, honestly, it sounds like I'm sponsored by them, doesn't it? Anyway, like as like you progress in all of the different the stages of training, or not stages, I'd say, but points and everything. Instead of like a turbo mode, which I guess is the closest thing this game has, there is difficulty increases in the sequel game depending on how far you get, which really changes the dynamic of the game in a really nice way. Fortunately, this game is not that. However, I can definitely remember why younger me who hasn't played the sequel. Because yeah, once you play a sequel of a game, it is kind of hard to like look back on the previous games, at least for me. Being like, oh yeah, this is just as fun. But I think what this game accomplished, like, for the time, for Flash game is pretty good. Because there's definitely, not every Flash game is equal. Because pretty much most people can, not most people, but like, it was, I'd say, more open to people developing games of different qualities. We're already complete with 5 missions, wow. Let me go until I get hit. Because I kind of need to catch up anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm killing it! Yeah, never mind. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. What are you talking about? Nice. Alright. One thing knows the missions do stay, like, intact. Let's say probably complete, it's fine. But these won't. Alright. Whether you're playing this one or the sequel. Alright. Potion. Coins. And EXP. There we go. Next level. Let's take a look at our character. We got a point. Put it into that. And now we'll go ahead and put some points in that. Alright. We need a window in this place. Alright, cool. Let's defeat the village guards. Really? Get out of here. Oh yeah, with like higher, like more points you put in something, you may like automatically block. Though, just bring it back to the sequel because why not? You will be able to like actually have like an active skill of blocking, like a certain amount of times. Same things with that. Same thing with the ranged attack actually. So you can do more strategy and stuff. Well, we did our best. Better ranged weapon. I'll definitely take a share of that. 10%, there we go. And now, buy some flowers. There we go. And spruce this up a little bit and buy critical training. Click again during your attack. Oh, right, okay. So you don't click with the anger, so you actually gotta wait. Not the most exciting one. I swear, I feel like the sequel completely changed how this one played. Anyway, top hat guy over here is pretty neato. So I know these Flash games are not going to be looking quite as good as like modern games, but for the time these were like publicly like available on like websites and stuff with Adobe Flash Player. It was a really like big deal because it let players like us like play at school or anywhere else. Wait, school? That's not a good idea. But essentially, it lets you like play anywhere, with like a bunch of free games at the time without buying them. Plus, it's not like everyone had a console. But I do remember mostly playing Flash games at school for elementary. And here and there at middle school, so. Or like after school care or anything else. Those were a lot of my memories lied. I think at home I was playing either the Wii or Xbox 360. Anyway, nobody cares about that. You're here to see this specific game. Which we're gonna probably wrap up actually soon enough. Level 12, we'll take a look at our final skill for this video. If you want to follow up, let me know. What I probably would do, if we ever do a follow up, was I would train for a bit, so you don't have to like see the see that at the very beginning of the video at least. I'll do that. I'll do some training, get some extra levels, so we can just start going through some of these. But that being said, let's take a look. We have Toxic Stab. Oh, wait. Don't I have money? Oh, I leveled up mid-fight. That's funny. Good thing I did that, actually. Oh yeah, these things you can highlight over them to see what skills they have, just in case you didn't notice. I kind of forgot. Alright. Alright, now let's go ahead and give this a try with all of our items. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of poison. We'll have to save shield for the end. Hopefully we'll get another chance to use poison. Oh, we got our chance then. We got the decrease to... Alright. We won't be able to use poison, which you can stack, I'm pretty sure. This is Fireball, and this is something else we forgot about. Alright, I need to drink a HP potion, get a strength. Oof. I did a little overboard there. There we go. Nice. It's also just like a little quest thing. There's a little like where you can find like hidden children across the map, hard to see in different areas of the game. Hey, there you go. I got you a little bit started in case you were to try this game out. But you're gonna have to use something like Flashpoint, or it doesn't have to be Flashpoint. I believe like Y8 like had a way to like play its games by having its own extended browser thingy. Same thing with like Newgrounds. Not all Flash game websites did that though. Some other classics kind of didn't, or like said they were shutting down. Like I believe that one of my favorites, Not Doppler, shut down. So well, I mean their website still look at its games, but you can't really play them anymore, I think. All right, let's go ahead and get our house low. Alright, so that being said, hope this video didn't drag out too long. I really just enjoyed this game, and time went by really fast with this one. I hope you enjoyed this episode looking at Swords and Souls, and yeah. Hopefully see you next time for the next video, and peace.